Hi everyone, this is Dave from DailyTechTV, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you right up to date with my opinion about the iPad 2 that was announced just yesterday, and also some extra details about the price reductions we've seen here, at least in the UK, for the current version 1 of the Apple iPad, with some really interesting feedback that I got from Apple. So first of all, I just want to let you know that I did put a video up on the Geekanoid channel about the iPad 2 announcement with all of the details, all of the specification and the availability dates and pricing in the US. We're still waiting for UK pricing. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I'm not going to cover off old ground here. Please click the link that's on your screen now and that will take you to the video that's on the Geekanoid channel. But for today on Daily Tech TV, I just want to give you my opinion. Now, straight after the event, the main things that disappointed me really with the iPad 2 was that Apple didn't really push the boundaries with the design of this new device. Yes, it's thinner. I think if I glance at my screen I can quote it's 33% thinner and 15% lighter. But that isn't everything. Yes, with advances in technology, any manufacturer can achieve lighter products, thinner and smaller products. Apple admittedly have done this without sacrificing battery life. We've still got the 10 hours battery life that we've come accustomed to with the current version of the iPad, but is that enough? Now, the big plus points for me are the increase in processor speed. Now, they've now responded to competitors by putting an A5 dual core processor in the iPad version 2. That is absolutely fantastic news. That promises a 2 times speed increase in general use and up to 9 times faster for games. So that could really push the boundaries with respect to gaming on the platform as well. They also introduced some new cameras to the device. We've got a front-facing VGA camera for things like FaceTime conferencing, and hopefully that'll work with the likes of Skype as well, so we can do video calls via Skype. The rear-facing camera is a much higher resolution. I'm not sure of the pixel count at the moment, but it is capable of capturing 720p HD video. And after you've completed the video, if you've got the likes of iMovie on the device, which is an additional purchase, then you can edit and upload your creation direct to the likes of YouTube or Vimeo or even CNN. So a lot of possibilities for people producing video on the iPad 2. We've also got GarageBand coming to the device as well, so music creators will really like that. Now, the other thing that they actually announced, well, was two things that disappointed me as well. One was Photo Booth. I've had a lot of people commenting about why I say that it's gimmicky. I do think that Photo Booth was just put on there because a lot of people see the device for not what it can ultimately do, but just the initial impression of it being fun. And yeah, Photo Booth will help them sell it. And I just think it's sad that they really sort of talked about that for too long at the event yesterday. The other thing that I really didn't like, and I really hate this with a passion, is the new smart cover. Now, it comes in a variety of colours, 2 different price points if you want a leather one or a plastic version, and it's something that clips on to the device. It just looks like an ugly implementation of a cover. Yeah, it's got this sort of magnetic latch that when you pull back the cover, the iPad automatically turns on, but you can do that at a push of one button anyway, so I just don't see the need for Apple to bring out this funny smart cover thing. I didn't like it at all. Now, the positive points, and there are plenty, I will still be getting an iPad 2 for myself and also to be bringing you reviews of it. And for me, I think that the increase in speed will really benefit a lot of people. Certainly my productivity on my first version of the iPad here has increased a great deal lately. I found myself using it a lot more for emails, for composing documents, for adding comments to videos. So for me it's been a real time saver, the fact that I can do that wherever I want in the comfort of a chair or a settee. Even on the bed I can just sort of update a few comments. So it's really increased my productivity a great deal. Now, when they bring the iPad 2 out, which is only like under a couple of weeks away for the US, the likes of iMovie really do open up a great deal of possibilities for somebody like me who produces YouTube videos. The fact that I'll be able to take my iPad 2 maybe to a conference, complete emails, complete notes, and then actually shoot some video on the device and edit it and get it up to YouTube, all on the one device, is absolutely superb. It certainly negates the need for things like video cameras all the time, and really does also negate the need for them putting an SD card slot on the device, which they of course failed to do this time round. It will negate the need as well for a lot of people to have a laptop, so that's good news all round really. The likes of the MacBook Air and maybe the entry-level white MacBook could well be replaced with an iPad 2 or even a current generation iPad, come to think of it, without you missing out on too much. Obviously if you're a big content creator, then you will need a laptop to complete certain tasks. Now you'll have noticed throughout this discussion I'm having with you that I kept mentioning iMovie, and that really was the highlight of the event for me, and it really does prove that it's not necessarily the device that makes it a winner, it's the content on the device that makes it a winner, and having all of those great apps available really does mean that Apple have got another success on their hands. Now I also want to discuss one other thing with you during this video, and that is the current version of the iPad. Soon after the event took place yesterday, Apple actually reduced the price of the current iPad. Now I'm not going to go through all the pricing as it was before, but I'll tell you what it is now. The 16GB iPad Wi-Fi is $329, 32GB $399, 64GB $479, and the iPad with Wi-Fi and 3G, the 16GB is now $429, 32GB $499 and 64GB $579. That's the current version, that's not the new one. So they're actually discounting the old version to clear old inventory. Now I know for a fact, because I only just recently purchased this one, that the 16GB one used to be £439, and it reduced overnight just after this event to £329, which equates to over a 25% reduction in price. Now I contacted Apple about this. I haven't had their official statement back, but I have had an indication that they will be announcing something within a week to 2 weeks to address this situation. Now what I read into that is that people that have actually purchased one of these devices within a certain qualifying period, whether that be 2 weeks, 30 days or 2 months, I'm not sure what they're going to do yet, will be entitled to some sort of credit back against their purchase. When that happens, and when I've got the official statement from Apple, I will bring you another update video to let you know how you go about claiming, if any, if they do announce it, any sort of credit back against your recent iPad version 1 purchase. So that's it for this video. I'll see you all in another video, and hopefully very soon I'll be bringing you my coverage, including a full product tour, unboxing, and of course a full review of the new iPad 2.